Peppermint is a really popular flavor around the holiday season. It can be found in many candies and cookies and that peppermint mocha that you want to drink at the holiday time. While peppermint is generally considered safe to drink while breastfeeding, anecdotally, we've actually recommended drinking large amounts of peppermint tea to help wean. But is there any science behind that? Can eating and drinking peppermint change my milk supply? Some people claim that peppermint, particularly in the form of peppermint tea, might potentially decrease milk supply. However, there is no scientific evidence to back this up. There was a 2020 study done in mice that found that large amounts of menthol did suppress milk production in mice. Menthol is a chemical naturally found in peppermint and other mint plants, but can also synthetically be made in a lab. It seems to note that individual responses can vary. So while the research is inconclusive and says it shouldn't impact your milk supply, anecdotally, some people have found that eating or drinking peppermint in small or large quantities can impact milk supply. If you're breastfeeding this holiday season, pay attention to your baby's response and your body's response. Typically, we're saying peppermint no longer will decrease supply, but again, it's individual dependent. I believe the real reason why we see milk supply drop is because the real reason why I see milk supply drop over the holidays most likely is not that peppermint consumption that you're doing. Usually around the holidays, routines are off. Schedules aren't quite there. You may be traveling for the holidays or have family coming in, which often pushes feedings back, delays them, or shifts things. You may also have that baby being passed from mom to grandma to aunt to cousin to friend, where feeding cues are being missed. So I see an increase of milk supply drops, plug ducts and mastitis, and changes in baby's poop over the holiday season, regardless of which holiday you practice and regardless of how much peppermint you're consuming. So if you want to enjoy that peppermint candy, that peppermint bark, that peppermint mocha, the research says it should not decrease your milk supply. However, everybody's body responds to herbs differently. So if you are consuming peppermint in large quantities and your routine and schedule for feeding and pumping are the same and you're seeing a dip in supply, cut out that extra peppermint. If you're really seeing a drop in supply around the holidays, please make sure to reach out to an IBCLC lactation consultant in your area or to me for virtual consultations so we can figure out why you're having the supply drop. Cheers, now you know.